Brother, pause for a second and be honest with yourself. Have you ever loved a woman so deeply that you'd do anything to keep her? You gave her your time, your energy, your soul. And yet one day, she started acting different. She started saying things, words so small, but powerful enough to break your heart in silence. This video isn't just advice, it's a mirror. Because by the end of this, you're going to realize something powerful. You've been ignoring the red flags, and if you keep ignoring them, you're setting yourself up for the biggest heartbreak of your life. And I promise you, if you watch this till the end, you won't see women the same way again. You'll understand female psychology in a way most men never do. Before we dive in, smash that like button and subscribe right now, because I'm about to save you from months, maybe years of wasted time. All right, let's start with the first killer sign. Point number 1, I need space. Brother, listen carefully. There are certain words that sound harmless on the surface, but deep down, they're emotional warning shots, and one of the deadliest is this: I need space. When she says this, your heart drops, right? You start panicking, asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? Maybe if I give her space, she'll miss me and come back. But here's the cold truth. 95% of the time when a woman says this, she's already halfway out of the relationship. She doesn't want space, she wants distance from you. And here's where most men get trapped. You start over-investing. You text her more. You call her more. You beg for clarity, thinking you can win her back. But psychologically, this backfires, because the more you chase, the more she pulls away. Your desperation signals to her brain, he's too invested in me. I control the power dynamic now. And guess what happens? Her attraction drops instantly. See, women don't lose interest overnight. It's a gradual emotional detachment. When she says, I need space, what she's really saying is, I've already started imagining my life without you. And brother, here's the hardest pill to swallow. While you're sitting there, reliving memories, scrolling through old texts, and wondering where it all went wrong, she's testing the waters elsewhere. I know it hurts. I know you're replaying that first I love you, those late night calls, the way she used to look at you, like you were her entire world. But love isn't about holding someone hostage. If she truly loved you, she wouldn't want space. She'd want you. So here's the psychological trick. When she pulls away, you pull away harder. Why? Because attraction thrives on mystery. When you mirror her distance, her brain suddenly wonders, wait, why isn't he chasing me? Did he lose interest? Is he seeing someone else? And just like that, you flip the power dynamic. The strongest men know when to walk away, not because they stopped loving, but because they love themselves too much to beg for scraps of affection. Point number 2, you deserve better. Brother, if she ever says this, you need to hear it like a gunshot in the distance, because you deserve better isn't a compliment. It's a soft breakup. She's telling you, without directly saying it, I've stopped seeing you as my man. Here's the psychology. Women rarely say exactly what they feel. Instead, they use indirect language to protect their image and avoid feeling like the villain. So instead of saying, I don't want you anymore, she says, you deserve better. Brother, do you feel that? That sinking in your chest? That confusion in your mind? You start questioning yourself. Am I not enough? Did I fail her somehow? Was I too boring? Too broke? Too soft? Stop. This is not about you. This is about her choice. Here's the truth. When a woman says this, she's already emotionally checked out. She's slowly rewriting the narrative in her mind, convincing herself that leaving you is the right thing to do. And here's the killer part. The more you fight for her, the more certain she becomes that she's making the right decision, because desperation kills attraction instantly. So what do you do instead? You accept it calmly. Smile. Say nothing. Walk away like a man who knows his worth. Why? Because nothing triggers regret faster than losing a man who doesn't beg. Remember this psychological principle. Scarcity creates value. When she realizes you're not waiting around, that you're living your life, leveling up, becoming stronger, becoming sexier, becoming harder to replace. That's when she'll start questioning her decision. But by then, brother, you'll be so focused on yourself, you won't care anymore. Point number 3, I'm not ready for a relationship. Brother, pause for a second and listen closely. When a woman looks into your eyes and says, I'm not ready for a relationship right now, it feels like a gentle rejection, right? It sounds like she's saying, give me time. I'll come around eventually. But the truth? This line is one of the most psychologically manipulative statements in female psychology. Let me explain why. When a woman says she's not ready, it rarely means she's against relationships. What it really means is, I'm not ready for a relationship with you. I know that's brutal, but brother, I need to open your eyes, because here's what happens next. While you're sitting there, patiently waiting, holding on to hope, thinking you're proving your loyalty, she's not waiting for you. No, she's living her life. Posting smiling pictures on Instagram, laughing at other guys' jokes, and maybe even entertaining someone who makes her feel alive. This isn't about being ready, this is about priorities. Why she says it, female psychology hack. There are 2 main psychological reasons why she uses this line. 1, fear of being the villain. She doesn't want to say, I don't like you enough, because that makes her feel guilty. So she softens it with, I'm just not ready. 2, keeping you on the hook. Here's the killer part, brother. She's leaving the door slightly open, just in case. You become her backup plan. The maybe, the safe option, and you don't even realize it, because every time she says this, you think there's hope. You stay, you wait, you give her your loyalty, while she gives someone else her heart. Why you can't wait? Brother, I need you to ask yourself this. If she met the man she truly wanted, would she suddenly be ready? The answer is yes. Because when a woman meets a man who sparks deep attraction in her brain, her I'm not ready excuse vanishes overnight. Suddenly she has time. Suddenly she wants commitment. Suddenly she wants everything. You know why? Because attraction isn't about timing, it's about feeling. The psychological trick to flip the power. Here's what most men do wrong. They wait. They invest more. They prove their worth. They become predictable. And do you know what predictability does to the female brain? It kills dopamine. It kills curiosity. It kills attraction. The smarter move? Pull back. Start living your life like she doesn't exist. Post pictures of you leveling up, hitting the gym, hanging out with friends, and chasing your purpose. This triggers FOMO, fear of missing out. Her brain suddenly thinks, wait, he's moving on? Did I just lose him? Who's giving him attention now? That little spike of jealousy can rewire her entire attraction system. But here's the golden rule, brother. Never wait for a woman to choose you. Choose yourself first. Point number 4, you're overreacting. Brother, if there's one phrase that destroys a man's confidence faster than anything else, it's this one. You're overreacting. And let me tell you something dangerous. This isn't just a random phrase. This is a psychological weapon. How gaslighting works. When she constantly dismisses your feelings, minimizes your emotions, and makes you doubt your reality, that's called gaslighting. It's one of the most toxic psychological manipulations in relationships. Here's what happens. You find something suspicious, maybe late-night texts, strange behavior, or sudden secrecy. You ask her about it. Instead of addressing it honestly, she flips it back on you. You're crazy. You're paranoid. You're overreacting. And slowly, you start questioning yourself. Am I really overthinking this? Maybe I'm just insecure. Maybe I'm the problem. Brother, no, you're not crazy. You're not overreacting. Your intuition is trying to protect you. The psychological damage. Here's why this is dangerous. When you let her dismiss your emotions, you slowly lose trust in yourself. Your confidence erodes. You become quieter. You start avoiding conflict, and she knows it. Because the less you speak up, the more control she gains. This is not love. This is manipulation. The Stoic mindset shift. Brother, real masculinity isn't about arguing harder. It's about walking away faster. When she gaslights you, you don't chase. You don't explain yourself endlessly. You don't beg her to see your side. You calmly set a boundary. I don't allow anyone to dismiss my emotions. And if she keeps doing it, you walk. Because when you stay with someone who constantly invalidates you, you train your nervous system to accept emotional abuse. The right woman doesn't make you doubt yourself. She doesn't make you feel crazy. She makes you feel safe. Point number 5, or I love you, but brother, brace yourself. This is the most painful phrase you'll ever hear from a woman. I love you, but I'm not happy. I love you, but I need space. I love you, but I'm not sure about us. Every word after that but cuts deeper than a breakup text. The hidden meaning. When she says this, she's really saying, I love you for what you were, but I don't see you in my future. It's conditional love. And brother, conditional love isn't love at all. Why it hurts so much? Because your brain starts replaying every memory. The first kiss, the road trips, the late night calls, the forever promises. And you think, how can she love me and still want to leave? Here's the psychology. When she says I love you, but her feelings changed, but she doesn't want to be the villain. So she gives you half love while keeping one foot out the door. The masculine response. Brother, hear me. If her love comes with a but, it's not enough. You deserve someone who chooses you fully, someone who doesn't hesitate, someone who doesn't make you guess. So when you hear this phrase, don't negotiate, don't beg, don't fix it. Stand up, smile, walk away. Because the man who walks away from half love will eventually find real love. Final emotional close. Brother, I know this video stirred up old wounds. Maybe you remembered your ex. Maybe you're thinking about the late night arguments, the betrayal, the heartbreak. But hear me clearly. Walking away isn't losing her. It's finding yourself again. And when you put yourself first, your energy changes. Your confidence rises. Your entire life upgrades. So if she says any of these 5 things, you don't beg, you don't chase, you don't wait, you leave for good. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.